Hey guys, this is the Dark Preacher, and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. So I've been doing a little bit of extra work off camera. Yeah, I've moved some things around, and I've added some more drawers because I'm getting tired of running out of space. Eventually, this will just become nothing but storage. But let's see what else we've been working on. So I automated making some what do you call it? Sharpening kits. I've got 30 bronze, and I've got 31 stone, some flint, some iron. Still got 2 cobalt, but I've also expanded my backpack. I'm also carrying around a boat, just in case. Some oakwood planks, in case I'm mining and I need to make some torches. Ooh, lag spike. I went with Truby's suggestion for this. It's completely paper now, and it is unbreakable. So my tree farm is constantly going now. Oh, and by the way, I've done quite a bit off camera. These are aluminum poles from Immersive Engineering, and they are running over to my 3-wide water mill. Now, if you've watched any of my steam engineering or ancient engineering videos, then you know how all this works, right? I've got it all chunk loaded, but if any of you will recall, this water wasn't here before, and neither was this pond. Custom pond. I'm going to, sink it down a little deeper in a couple of spots, add in some gravel, some sand, make it look natural. But yeah, I'm getting almost full water wheel power here. And yep. But yeah, it travels along the poles over to this little structure. And I do mean little structure. This is a little structure where I am making broccoli from calculator. This is a really good food source. Really good food source. Let's see here. How are we doing in here? Almost completely full up on power. And now, there we go. Full up on power. It's got 100% oxygen. We've got 35 broccoli seeds just sitting there waiting. And, yep. Inside, we have 8 spaces for broccoli. And we've got these little lamps. I think I might need to move them down one, though. But these are also from calculator. Yep. Put it there. Because I might need to move them down because they might not be registering the CO2. Either that or this thing is just so dang efficient. Oop. Fell in the water. So dang efficient at converting the CO2 to oxygen in there that it probably isn't showing up. But yeah. But this thing grows broccoli and it auto exports to this. I had to run the lines underneath, as you can see. But yeah, that's one thing I've been working on. Over here, I have an LV capacitor still hooked up. My peat-fired engine is refilling. And we have another LV capacitor right here, which is completely full. So I have quite a bit of RF storage at the moment. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Make some more steel. What else? What else did I do? Oh, right. I added an MFE because these machines in here, by the way, I've removed the blast furnace setup and moved the compressor back because that is a lot easier to maintain. It's just put in a stack of coal, put in a stack of iron, you're good to go, right? But the electric furnace kept running out of power, the macerator kept running out of power, the metal former kept, oh, I need that, extractor, all that kept running out of power, and it's because that thing would stop working every now and then because the wind would die down. So, I got this thing currently filling up with power, and it's at 1.67 million EU. So, let's see here. I don't think I've showed you guys this yet. I did this a while ago. I've got my portal to the Nether, and I've got my mining dimension portal up and running. And I've determined that once I get to a point where the mining dimension area that I currently am working on mining out is completely empty, I'm going to regen the mining dimension, which means I'm just going to delete the mining dimension file and go back through the portal to make a new one. So, not that hard. But, I can make probably another couple of greenhouses back here and start growing other plants. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 2 pumpkins, yeah. Melon. Another melon. I thought I had it. Well, I know one recipe that I'm going to need in order to... Oh, here, first, let's eat. One recipe I'm going to need in order to continue on with some of the stuff from Calculator. There we go, let's take some of those. And uses for broccoli seeds in the calculator with coal coke gets you prune seeds, and the prune seeds give you well, you can use them to make the basic greenhouse. You can use the basic greenhouse with the tanzanite, which you get from the algorithm separator, which you make with the empowerer. Yeah, I need to make the empowerer to get to the next age. But I could set up at least 2 more, 3 more maybe, in a line here to grow more things. I'm going to steal 3 of these. Why not? And 1, 2, 3. There we go. Take that back. Yeah. So, let's look at the guide real quick. We are currently in the calculation age. So what I need to do is work on... let's see. I need to work on getting the empowerer up and running. So let's take a look at that recipe. Empowerer. Okay, the empowerer. Not too terrible, right? Iron casings, double battery, Restonia crystal, display stand, same as normal, right? 2 iron casings. Takes advanced machine casings. Okay. So, double battery. Okay. It's fairly normal. Single battery. Takes an energy module from calculator. Energy module is a power cube and purified coal. Purified coal is from enriched coal and enriched gold. Enriched coal comes from charcoal coke and coal dust, which is grown from prune seeds, or from coal and redstone. So, yeah, I've got some work to do. So I'm going to take a little time off camera real quick. Let's see here. That, yeah. That, and that. Oh, no. That and that. No, that recipe does not work. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I got plenty of power in it. Okay, so that. Power cube, compressed coal balls. Okay. So I'm going to need some coal. And I'm going to need to macerate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 2. Yeah, we'll just macerate all that up real quick. But I'm going to take a quick nap, and I'm going to work on some stuff off camera, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Turns out part of the process to getting the Empowerer set up is you need the scientific calculator. Because without the scientific calculator, you cannot take enriched coal, which it's fairly simple to get the necessary components, because I just switched out the seeds. I took the whatever it's called, prune seeds. There you go. Took the prune seeds and switched them out for the broccoli. By the way, I'm going to take the broccoli and I'm going to go cook it. Let's see how. Yep, that's all cooked in steel. That's good. That is full. Good. Now let's go pick up our enriched gold. By the way, the scientific calculator takes enriched gold. Okay, let's see here. Enriched coal, enriched gold, purified coal. And we needed the purified coal with an energy cube in the scientific calculator to make an energy module. So, power cube, purified coal, energy module. And then we make the single battery, which is made out of Inori crystals, which I have already set up a little bit. And double battery. Ta-da! So, iron casings, display stands. Display stands are made with aesthetic quartz and aesthetic green blocks. The aesthetic green blocks are chiseled quartz in front of the atomic reconstructor. No, not that. And I need 5 of these. So I'm going to need quite a bit of quartz. Let's see how much quartz I have. Probably not enough. That's almost a stack and a half. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Probably going to have to go mine the nether for a bit. Thank you, phone. And let's see here. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of these each. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I could probably just chisel that. Yeah. Chiseled it, and I still need more. And I'm down to my last 5 pieces of quartz. I'm going to have to go mining in the nether. So, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've gotten to another, and I managed to get a little bit of quartz. A little bit. Oh, and I also found some draconium, which is kind of lucky for me. I need to find a place to put all this stuff. So that's a lot of quartz. I don't have a drawer set up for quartz yet. Well, time to make one. Let's see here. Dark oak. Dark oak. Yeah. So I figured out a little something. What you do is you do this, 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 and then just move that over, and that speeds up your crafting of a basic drawer quite a bit. And there we go. But I've got the aesthetic quartz and the aesthetic green blocks that I needed. Let's see here. Display stands. I need advanced coils, which means I need gold. Takes 8 gold cables. And yep. One space, center space, 2. Yeah. And then 3, 4. There we go. And finally, we're going to need 2 iron casings, which is 2 advanced alloy casings. Okay. 4, 1, 2. And then we do that. We do this. That. Display stand. Double battery. And I think... boom. Age 3. The empowering age. Very nice. Well, we got that. So, let us make a couple. No, that's bronze. I need copper. Where's my copper? Copper. Wait. Copper. What am I doing? Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That gets us 2 of those. We're going to need at least 3 more, but... oh no, wait. We're just going to need 2 more because that doesn't take any power. Okay, so... let's see here. Or I could go... yeah. Could go with those power cables. I mean, those kind of power cables? Well, not exactly the best thing in the world. Still fairly cheap. Do I have any glass laying around? They take 6 pieces of glass each. Oh yeah, I got glass laying around. And I got Restonia crystals. So, 3 Restonia crystals each, right? 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it should be 9. Okay, there's 9 of those. There's another 2. Can't remember if that's enough or not. But let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, look at that. I even had some spare. Let me see. Do I have... I do. Very nice. And we're going to do that. We're going to take that, put that there, and that there. Yep, and we'll put that there. Very nice. And just take this to there. And no. Are you not? Do you not accept power from these things? Oh, it's filling up the it's filling up these very slowly. But it's filling them up one at a time. The great thing about this is out goes the power. And that should speed this up significantly. Well, kind of. These things hold a lot of RF. 800,000 a piece. Some of the recipes for things in this, they take, oh, I don't know, about 2 million RF per operation. Some of them, you need a lot of things. But we are now in the empowering age. I'm still quite a few episodes behind Direwolf 20. But I'm doing this once a week. He's doing it every other day. I've already got RF power, IC2 power. As a matter of fact, when it comes to IC2 power and RF power, I have a secret weapon. I have a forestry electrical engine. So, one thing I can do is climb up on the roof here. Bring this cable over. Put that on it. Can't work. Wonder why? Because it needs a redstone signal. This thing's full of EU already. But one thing I can do is run wires off of there over to here to here. Give me that. Currently don't care about the tree farm. Tree farm's full. But, yep. Let's see here. I need a plank. Yeah. It's making 20 RF a tick currently. It can make 20 RF a tick. And it's already made 4,000 RF. And that's just off that. So, what I need to do is come over here, grab that, and then put that there, put that there. We'll come up in here, we'll make some relays. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cook up 4 of those. 1, whoop, no. 1. Dang it. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. That gets us 8 relays. And then, let's see here. Recipe. Recipe. Copper plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in case. Because, you know, you could always use more. Always use more of those. My snips. I don't know what to do with my snips. There they are. That way. But yeah. That's going to be my secret weapon for making RF. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that, put that there. Grab some sticks. Grab some of those. And put that up there, and that there. And while that's going, we're going to climb up here. Put one of those on there. That there. That. To that. To this. Finally, that. Come on now. Oh, come on now. That. To. Is that a gun? Well, that. To that. There. That. To that. That. To that. And we'll just go make some more cables up real quick. Because it's not really all that hard. Because it's just snips, copper wire, put that away, grab a stick, get some copper wire, there we go. And yes, this is a bit of a rat's nest of everything, but it works. Ooh, turned too quick. And then all we gotta do is just run up here, climb up, and bloop. Constant, once it gets heated up, 20 RF tick. And it can also take chips. So, forestry electrical engine. Pushes out 20 RF per tick. No. This is still filling up, but it's filling up quicker than it was. Nope. 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 How you doing on power? You are full on power. And this, constantly making power. So yeah. I have systems of power that don't even need to be touched now. And it'll keep making power over and over and over again. And that's nice. And one thing I can do to save back a little bit of this power, grab my dang hammer back out of there. There we go. Let's see how you doing. So yeah, I'm going to have to let these things fill up off camera before I start actually working on things. But I don't know what I picked up, but oh well. And you. Yeah, you're still filling up. That's good. And how are we doing? Fuel. Right. But yeah, these things do 20 RF attack. They convert that to RF. It's awesome. So, as always, this is the Dark Preacher. This is the Age of Engineering. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.